Hey guys, this is Juan over at VibrantVida.com, and I wanted to take a few minutes to share a quick video with you guys on some of the different principles that I've been using to make my juicing journey over the past couple weeks a success. The first principle that I wanted to share with you guys is called prepping the produce. And what I mean by prepping the produce is basically getting everything ready from the time you pick it up in a grocery store to the time it goes into your juicer. You want to make sure you get in the cleanest produce possible. And the steps that I'm going to share with you now is going to help you accomplish that. So step number one, obviously when you go into your grocery store, you want to pick organic produce and the freshest produce that you can. Even if it's organic, you still want to make sure it's really, really fresh. Also, if you're using conventional, also get the freshest stuff possible. I tend to go more toward organic because you're going to get less of the residue in there, less of the pesticides that comes with the way they treat produce nowadays. Conventional is cool too. You just want to take that extra step to make sure it's super, super clean before you put it into your juicer. Okay, so usually what I do is I'll go to like the Whole Foods or something like that. I always had great success with Whole Foods because I don't know what it is, but they pick really, really fresh produce. I haven't had that experience with any other store, and it's winter in Chicago, so I don't really have the luxury of having all the farmers markets and stuff like that. I wish I did, but we don't right now, so Whole Foods is going to do it for now. So after I pick out my produce, what I do is when I bring it home, the first step I do is I want to make sure that all the produce is trimmed. Like the carrots, for example, I'll cut the tops off the carrots, or the beets, or the ends off the celery. You want to make sure everything's nice and easy for you to pull out of your fridge, and you don't have to do any of that legwork when it comes to the day of making your juice. Because when you want to make your juice, that's all you want to do. You don't want to be scrubbing and cleaning stuff. So I make sure everything's trimmed. The next step I do is I use a fruit and veggie wash that I picked up also at Whole Foods. Most grocery stores nowadays will have the fruit and veggie wash. This one is earth-friendly products. It's a natural product, 100% natural, and I've had good success with it so far. It does its job. So the next step that I do after I spray it all down, and when I spray it down while it's in a sink, so that stuff kind of goes down into the drain. After spraying it down, I let it sit there for a few minutes to spray on, and then what I do is I put the water on and I soak all the produce for about 15 minutes in cool water. And the reason is because that's going to grab a lot of the dirt that's on the produce and obviously flush it out. So trim, clean, soak. If you're doing conventional produce, you probably want to soak it for a little bit longer, maybe 20 minutes. Make sure you're really, really getting all that stuff off the produce. After I drain it, what I'll do is I'll pass all the produce onto this bath towel that I put on my sink, and actually I put it on the kitchen counter, and then I put all the produce on top of here. And what's going to do is going to suck out the excess moisture. You don't want to suck out all the moisture because especially your greens that they thrive on the moisture. But what I do is I separate everything and keep it nice and organized. I know this looks like a lot of produce, but it's really only for about 2 days worth. And that's another thing that I do is I don't go and get 2 weeks worth of produce. You want the freshest stuff, and the freshest stuff is only going to be fresh for 2 to 3 days, maybe 4 days tops. So I make it a habit to visit the grocery store every few days. The next step after I get out of the bath towel, I'll get these little Ziploc bags, and this is something I picked up from, I don't know if you guys have seen any of Drew Canola's videos. He's got some really good stuff. Check him out online. And what I'll do is I'll put all my carrots into one bag. I'll put all my cucumbers, all my kiwi, all my celery into each individual bag, and I'll put it all into my fridge. And I'll make a future video showing you my fridge and how I have that set up. And the reason I do it like that is so in the morning when I wake up and I want to make a juice, I open the fridge and everything's in its bags, and I grab what I need out, kind of like I'm going to the farmer's market for the day. I put it on a plate and it's ready to go. It's been cleaned, it's been trimmed. I don't have to go through any of that stuff to make my juicing nice and easy. And that's it, guys. It's really, really simple. It's going to take you about 20 to 30 minutes a day you pick up your produce. But if you do that stuff, I can guarantee you that your juicing experience is going to be 20 times more enjoyable, maybe 100 times more enjoyable, because you're doing all the legwork up front, and you're making juicing a very fun and exciting experience. So again, really quick, pick the freshest produce, pick organic if you can. If it's conventional, take the extra step to clean it, keep it more, or get it more clean. Second step is trim the produce. You want to trim the ends off the produce. Third step, put it into the sink, spray it down with the veggie wash. Fourth step, soak it in the sink for about 15-20 minutes. Fifth step, put it on a towel on the counter, get a lot of the excess moisture off there. And then into the plastic bags, into your fridge, and then into the juicer, and then down the hatch. So again, guys, if you have any questions, put a comment down below. My name is Juan from Vibrant Vida. Look out for our future videos as I post my transformation here. And that's it. Have a great day and juice on. Thank you.